Hello, dear listener. It's Grandma Rebecca here, ready to share some fun, family-friendly Halloween ideas with you. Halloween has always been one of my favourite times of the year, especially when I get to spend it with my grandkids. I've always believed that Halloween doesn't need to be filled with scary ghosts and ghouls to be special. There are plenty of ways to enjoy the spooky season without giving anyone nightmares. So, let's dive into some non-scary Halloween activities that will bring joy, laughter, and lasting memories to your family. First, let me tell you about a little tradition we started a few years ago, the Halloween scavenger hunt. One year my grandkids came over, dressed as witches and wizards, and I thought it would be fun to hide some Halloween-themed items around the yard. Well, what started as a simple idea turned into an annual event that we all look forward to now. A scavenger hunt is easy to set up and can be tailored to the ages of your little ones. The key is to create a list of things they can find: pumpkins, black cats, witches' hats, and so on. You can even include some fun riddles or clues for older kids. I remember hiding a small plastic spider under a pile of leaves one year, and my grandson, Tommy, was beside himself when he finally found it. I also like to hide little treats, candy, stickers, or tiny toys, for each item they find. And let me tell you, their eyes light up every time they uncover one of those hidden treasures. To add to the fun, everyone dresses up for the hunt. We've had pirates searching for gold, fairies fluttering around the yard, and even a tiny dinosaur looking for a pumpkin. After the scavenger hunt, we all gather for snacks, and the kids love sharing their discoveries with each other. It's a great way to spend an afternoon together, full of laughter and excitement. Now, if you're anything like me, you love a good craft project. My grandkids and I have spent hours making Halloween decorations, and those afternoons are some of my fondest memories. One of the easiest and most fun projects we do is making paper plate pumpkins. All you need are some orange paper plates, black construction paper, glue, and scissors. The kids can cut out shapes for the pumpkin's eyes, nose, and mouth, and before you know it, you've got a whole pumpkin patch to decorate the house with. Another craft we adore is making cotton ball ghosts. This one is super simple, but always gets a giggle from the little ones. You just glue cotton balls onto construction paper in the shape of a ghost, add some googly eyes, and voila! You've got a friendly ghost ready to hang up. My granddaughter, Sophie, once made an entire ghost family. She gave them names and told me elaborate stories about their adventures. Such imagination. Now, for those of you who love pumpkins but aren't quite ready to tackle the mess of carving, I've got the perfect solution: pumpkin painting. Each grandkid gets their own pumpkin and a set of paints, and they let their creativity run wild. One year we had everything from glittery pumpkins to pumpkins with giant smiley faces. My grandson, Ben, painted his pumpkin to look like a superhero, complete with a cape. Painting pumpkins is safer and less messy than carving, but just as much fun, and you still get the joy of displaying your creations on the porch or around the house. Speaking of fun, who doesn't love a cozy movie night? Halloween movie night has become a must-do tradition in our family. I love to string up some orange lights, pull out the softest blankets, and prepare big bowls of popcorn for everyone. We gather in the living room, snuggle up, and press play on a family-friendly Halloween movie. I'm a sucker for the classics. It's The Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown is always at the top of my list. The grandkids love Hocus Pocus and Hotel Transylvania. It's so much fun to hear their laughter echo through the room during the silly moments, and I cherish those cozy, quiet moments too, when everyone is tucked in under the blankets, wide-eyed as they watch the screen. To add a little extra magic to the night, I like to make themed snacks. Mummy dogs, hot dogs wrapped in crescent rolls to look like mummies, are always a big hit. For something sweet, we decorate sugar cookies to look like ghosts, pumpkins, or bats. By the end of the night, everyone's full, happy, and ready for bed. Now let's talk about one of my other favourite Halloween activities, baking. I've always believed that food brings people together, and baking with my grandkids is one of the best ways to do just that. When Halloween rolls around, we like to whip up a batch of cookies or cupcakes but with a spooky twist. We make ghost cookies using a simple sugar cookie recipe, and the kids have a blast decorating them with icing to give each ghost its own personality. Another favourite treat of ours is Frankenstein cupcakes. We frost them with green icing, add some mini marshmallows for the bolts, and chocolate chips for eyes. It's a messy project, sure, but the smiles on their faces when they see their finished Frankenstein are worth every bit of cleanup. And for those of you looking to balance out the sweets with something healthy, I've got just the thing: banana ghosts and carrot witch fingers. The banana ghosts are just bananas with little chocolate chip eyes, and the witch fingers are carrot sticks with a dab of cream cheese at the tip to hold a sliced almond as the nail. Healthy, spooky, and delicious. Of course, Halloween wouldn't be complete without costumes. I've made more costumes over the years than I can count, and while I love sewing up something special, you don't have to be crafty to create a fantastic costume. Some of the best costumes we've made are ones we threw together at the last minute. One year, my granddaughter Ava wanted to be a butterfly, so we cut out wings from an old cardboard box, painted them with bright colours, and tied them to her back with string. She was thrilled. Another year, Tommy wanted to be a robot, so we found an old box, spray painted it silver, and added some buttons and dials made from bottle caps. He loved it, and we didn't spend a dime. For those of you who love games, let me share a few of our favourite Halloween party games. One game that always gets everyone laughing is the mummy wrap race. We divide into teams, and the goal is to wrap one person up in toilet paper like a mummy. The first team to wrap their mummy wins. The kids love it, and it's so funny watching everyone try to wrap their mummies without tearing the paper. And if you've got a pumpkin patch nearby, don't miss the chance to head out with the family. We make a trip every October to our local patch, and it's one of the highlights of the season. There's just something magical about wandering through rows of pumpkins, searching for the perfect one. We take a hayride, sip on hot apple cider, and sometimes we even go on a little corn maze adventure. It's a wonderful way to spend a crisp fall afternoon, and the kids always leave with rosy cheeks and big smiles. As the season winds down, I like to take a moment to reflect on what Halloween really means to me. Yes, it's fun to dress up and enjoy all the treats, but at the heart of it, Halloween is about creating memories with the people you love. It's those quiet moments, like when we're huddled together under blankets watching a movie, or the excitement on the kids' faces when they find a hidden treasure during the scavenger hunt. So, this Halloween, I hope you find joy in the simple moments, whether you're painting pumpkins, baking cookies, or just sharing a laugh with your family. Remember, it's not about being spooky or scary. It's about the fun, the togetherness, and the memories you make along the way. Thanks for spending this time with me. I hope these ideas inspire you to create a Halloween that's filled with love, laughter, and just a little bit of magic. Happy Halloween!